Hey guys, my name is Francis, and I want to share with you the moment that changed the trajectory of my life. I'm originally from Australia, but my parents are from Poland. And as it often is the case, I therefore had a very solid Catholic upbringing. And I liked it. I liked the epics from the Old Testament, the stories of the life of Christ, the life of the saints, and even the Crusades. As a kid, or when I was going to high school, I sought out God when I was struggling, or for my prayers before sleeping. To a degree, my faith was kind of a give and take relationship. I'd send up some prayers in exchange for guidance or good fortune. And even though Christ does say, ask and you shall receive, knock and the door will be open for you, it's not the best scenario when that's the bulk of my relationship. Around the last 2 years of high school, I started gaining a lot of confidence in myself and in my abilities, which can be a good thing, but for me, it came at the cost of my relationship with God. I started dating for a big chunk of time right before university, and gradually, subconsciously, a lot of priorities started to go ahead of God or my moral values. These kinds of attitudes continued into uni, but eventually I felt this deep, empty space in my being. But luckily, a friend of mine, a seminarian, someone learning to be a priest, contacted me and said he wanted to catch up for lunch. At lunch, I blatantly questioned him and said, "Where do I find the Catholic women?" And he answered, and he didn't judge me. He was very nice about it. He told me to go to St. Patrick's Cathedral in Melbourne, where weekly there was a holy hour event. It's where young Catholics in Melbourne came together for adoration. There I met some incredible people, passionate for the Lord, and there was music like I'd never heard before. I decided I would go each week throughout the semester. And as I got into this habit, I was able to enter deeper and deeper into concentration throughout the prayer time. And I even decided to go to confession more often as it was offered there at the cathedral. A few months into going to Holy Hour at the cathedral, there was a time of quiet and I was looking at the Eucharist in the monstrance. And I knew God was telling me that all my desires for adventure, for excitement, for peace, could be found in Him. That I could rest in Him. It was a deeply moving experience. And so in the middle of my degree, I decided to go on mission to Canada. I'd met some missionaries, net missionaries in Australia, and I decided to do the same thing here in Canada. And I've been on so many adventures since then, learnt so many things, felt the presence of the Lord very often, and even married a very beautiful, beautiful woman. I strive to not only entrust my pains and my desires to God, but also my whole life, every aspect that is within life. Therefore, ergo, vis-a-vis, the hinge moment of my faith journey so far that I can tell is in that quiet place of adoration in Melbourne.